What's good, ladies and gentlemen? Real quick, let me get back to my sports reviews. Now that we got a little something popping, we're gonna talk about Usman versus Masvidal. It was a dominating performance by the champ. It's gonna be hard to beat that dude because he doesn't get tired and he's always working. So a lot of people was criticizing him, saying he was just clinching, and anytime the fight, that's what's wrong with the casual, not even a casual. The thing with MMA is it'll be legit MMA fans that watch every single thing, but they still act like casual fans. They still act like casual fans, like they don't know the sport. By now, you understand that styles make fights. And I think what people have to understand is this too. It was the same thing like with Mayweather and every other champ. It's called defending your title. If you're the champ, you don't have to go out there and make this spectacular. No, your job is to defend your title. It's the opponent's job to go out there and take it. So anytime a fight is boring or whatever, I never blame the champ, because the champ is playing defense. He's defending the title. When you want that belt, you have to go after it. When he got it, he went after Woodley the whole time, grinding him. But a lot of people don't like Woodley, so it was okay. That style was great because Woodley lost. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing about MMA fans. It's like they'll be legit MMA fans, but they still act like casuals, like they don't know the sport. Usman, when he's not just clinching and holding, that man is working every second. He's stomping your feet, punching your legs, hitting you in the stomach, shoulder shrugs. He's working the entire time in the clinch, applying pressure and pain, wearing his opponents down. He's not just leaning up on them on the cage and waiting for time to run out. He's punishing people the whole time he has them. So the champ is going to be hard to beat. He's going to be hard to beat. But I did think that Gilbert had a better shot, because they are in the same camp, and Gilbert has shown me that same type of gas tank, because he dominated Woodley. Usman outworked Woodley for 5 rounds. Gilbert kicked Woodley's ass for 5 rounds. It was a little bit different, but Gilbert showed he had a tank too. Now Masvidal, man, he, like, I always respected him, but he showed me a lot this fight. He showed me a lot. You know what I mean? He showed me a lot. His wrestling is definitely underrated. Although he was getting dealt with, like, man, he was able to defend himself well in the clinch, and he was able to take certain things, and he was able to get up off his back. He was able to do some things. So his wrestling is super underrated. Like, he showed me a lot. Game bred is a problem. He's a problem for sure. 6-day notice, it's not an excuse, but I could tell that there was a little flab around his waist. I'm a personal trainer, so that let me know his body wasn't really conditioned tight. Usman, you didn't see any body fat. It was straight muscle. You know what I'm saying? So the 6-day notice, I definitely saw it, but the outcome wasn't going to change. That style and what Usman is able to do, it's going to be a minute. It's going to be a minute. If somebody can't land that one shot and get them in trouble, you're not going to submit them. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's going to be a minute, but, good fight, good card, man. Good card. Much respect to both fighters. UFC, y'all doing a hell of a job right now, especially dealing with the situation that we dealing with the pandemic. So it was good to get some good sports in, and I kind of like watching it I kind of like watching it without hearing the fans, and just I kind of like it because it's like, you know, you don't get swayed a certain way. So I think this is a sport that comes off well without there being a lot of fans in the building, you know. So that's my take on that. Good fight. We'll see what's next.